Welcome back to His Garage YouTube channel, guys. In this episode, we're going to be introducing my 1978 Mark V Lincoln Continental trim package. Ordered custom from factory for a sheriff.
Yeah.
Out of like the Rochester area in Minnesota. Yeah. I personally wouldn't have picked the triple cream option, but some people might find it appealing.
Anyway, this thing's got a coolant leak because water pump is having issues. So we're going to be fixing that in a future video, but today we're just going to be showing you guys all the features of this thing and what, the good, the bad, and the ugly and all that. So people always talk about how people used to have more kids, back then. And I think this is probably why. Like, you can't look at this thing and tell me that accidents are not going to happen.
So, most modern vehicles don't have fancy, hideaway headlights. But if this thing were running, these would pop up and you'd have your dual headlights under there. Looks beautiful in the nighttime. We'll have to show you later on. Moving down. This is probably the cleanest body panel on this thing. This thing's pristine condition. You got your, I think they're called louvers. Aerodynamics. Airflow. Moving on here. We get into the interior. The tan with the cream interior. There's some aftermarket gauges in here for your water, your oil, and your battery voltage. And this thing was high class. You had your power steering and air conditioning, your radio. The radio actually works. I get one station. It's country. But it works. These are the gauges. For some reason this one's... Oh, okay. You shouldn't be able to spin it like that. That should be more secure. We might have to fix that issue. But, most vehicles don't have an actual working clock. This clock does work. The time's not correct because I haven't messed with it too much. Here is how we change our lights. You actually pull this out, turn it, to get the headlights to pop out. You'll see down here, there's some initials on the floor mats. Those are the initials of the person this vehicle was originally ordered for from factory. We will need to fix the ceiling. It's kind of sagging. We can probably just safety pin it for now, just so it doesn't continue to fall. You move to your back seat, and this back seat's pretty much like a couch. There's no rips, no tears. I think beautiful. I'm sure back in the day, the original owner's kids really enjoyed it when they took this thing to prom. So outside of the vehicle, we move back to our vinyl roof. As you can see, it's pretty torn up, pretty bad. Leslie and I were thinking that underneath this, it's probably kind of rusted, like here. I don't think there's any holes or anything, it's just surface rust. So we're gonna have to take this off, grind down whatever surface rust is on there, put some sort of sealant or paint just to protect it, and then Leslie has an aunt that does upholstery, so maybe we can get a deal and actually get some new vinyl on there. And then moving further back, this part is falling off. I'm thinking we can probably just fix it with super glue or something, or JB Weld, as Wesley said.
So we're going to be moving into the trunk, but we're going to show you how to open that here. So you got to turn your key on. A little finicky. Then you open your glove box. It's right here. And that is how you open your trunk. And also, this hood is like 7 miles long.
So with the trunk popped, we can look inside. We have a wash lay.
There's easily room for like 7 more bodies in here. So serial killers, this is a car for you.
Yes.
Also, there's mold right here.
Is it actual mold?
Yes, that is actual mold.
I just touched that.
I'm laying in it.
You sure that's mold?
Yes, I'm sure that's mold. Look at all the pictures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So something tells me this isn't very rainproof.
So we'll bring you guys in a little closer here. There is mold right there. This is very wet inside of here. Some more mold over there. So there's some moisture issues going on here. So we're gonna have to maybe fix some seals or something like that. Or maybe rust holes. But we got some factory jack stuff in here. So that's kind of cool. Along with this piece of trim. I think that's off the front.
Yes.
Ignore that.
I feel like that's supposed to do that.
Yep, that's a factory option. Factory feature.
Yeah. The trunk is definitely going to need some love to get it to where it's not moist.
I don't know what's going on here, guys, but it's kind of weird. Like, there's no one else in the car. It's just doing that. I'm getting some Christine vibes.
It's just... What does this even do? Stopped. Okay, we're gonna lock that in place.
Guys, the passenger side front fender is a little bit worse. There's some paint chipping going on here. So that's going to need to be addressed. But overall, the car is pretty solid. There's only one rust hole, and that is right here. So that should be pretty manageable. We're going to show you our antenna that works. Can you turn your windshield wipers off? They should definitely still make them like this today, because that is awesome. Guys, we're going to be showing you the flip-up headlights. Maybe.
Where'd they go?
Oh, we got running lights. Oh, the lights are on, but they ain't flipped up. Check if that dimmer switch works. Nothing. So guys, it appears we don't get brights with this one.
In the engine bay, we have the 6.6 liter V8 400 cubic inch motor. This thing runs. It runs. Say that. It's kind of like an old man. Just has its days. But like we addressed earlier, it has a water pump issue. it leaks coolant out every time you go to fill it or turn the engine off. So we're gonna have to remove some parts from the front of it and then get that replaced.
Our battery is, if you read the grease rag, positive and negative are opposite. So this is your negative and this is your positive. We got a new fuel filter in here.
It has a 4-barrel carb. The engine originally came with a 2-barrel. So the previous owner that I bought it from decided we're gonna add 2 more barrels because why not? More power.
We also got this AC compressor and it actually works. So that's like a first for us, I think. Guys, Dylan's gonna fire it up here.
Give me a break, guys. If it doesn't start on first crank, I haven't had it running in about a week, so she might be a little angry.
Almost had it there. So guys, make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let us know what you think we should do with this vehicle. Should we go all the way and fully restore it, or should we just like fix little things like, you know, make the engine run a little better, carburetor really needs to be clean, and fix the vinyl top, simple things like that, or do we bondo and paint and all that stuff? So let us know down in the comments.
Like this video to see more content. And hopefully we don't blow this thing up trying to fix it.